but then the fans, there's the shit talking fans, and you know, there back in the old days, when caller ID was a thing, there weren't much for cell phones or anything, and when you'd be on the internet, there was no social media, so people could contact you by your screen name. And from what I remember, my screen name was pretty easy. It was easy to find me. And I had a home phone, and the home phone was listed in my name. And I mean, I was young. I had a guy once that would talk to me all the time. And I would talk to him at first, and he'd call me at home and want to talk about fights. I mean, I think he's from like Illinois. He's a lot older than I was, in his 30s, and I was like 21. And I mean, I'd talk to him or whatever, but I'd hang out with my buddies, and we were all drinking one day, and he called like a fucking Saturday night, and I made fun of him. I was 21, fuck. I mean, I just made fun of him for calling fighters on a Saturday night. And this guy went fucking nuts over it. He began like emailing me, not just like talking like once or twice. He emailed me 30 times a day, and they'd be short, like just reminding you fucking suck, and you're fucking horrible, and he'd critique an old fight of mine from the past, and like how I lost, and break down how much I suck for losing. And then this went on for a few months, and even when I had a fight coming up, he would email me and give me a breakdown of this guy versus this guy and this guy and this guy, and like tell me what he thought I needed to do to win. But then he'd be like, but you fucking suck and you're gonna lose. And it's like, who the I mean, at first I engaged, and he would just come back with like insults. So, and that'd get me worked up. So like, fuck this guy. I wouldn't even read his emails after that. But one day, a local police officer, investigator, called me and asked me about this guy. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, and I was like, this guy emails me all the time. And he's like, well, do you still have them? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, I'm gonna send an officer over. Look at him. I'm like, all right. I mean, I didn't see why it's a big deal. And the cop comes, and he's looking at him. He's like, can I print these off? And there was like tons of them. I was like, I guess. And while he's reading, he's like laughing. He's like, this guy's gonna fucking kill you or something. I was like, I don't know. And we only got him all on the left. He's like, well, an investigator will be in touch with you. And I was asked him down to the police station and give my statement. And I told him, and he's like, yeah, sounds like he's just some obsessed fan. He's like, oh, we'll just take care of it. And I'm like, why is this a fucking big deal? And he's like, well, it's terrorism. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And the guy had called my local police department from the state of Illinois and said, like, on a regular basis, I was contacting him, telling him I'm going to kill his entire family and blow his house up. It's like, the fuck? So, I mean, shortly after that, I was at a fight. It might have even been one of the UFCs or something, and I was telling somebody else's story, and there was a reporter there, and it was with a big publication. I can't say which one because I don't remember exactly, but it was a bigger publication, and he overheard this, and he's like, you actually fucking talk to fans? And I was like, well, yeah, why? He's like, never, ever engage with a fan. And I'm like, why? He goes, give them an autograph, take a picture, say hi, whatever, thanks, never, ever get in a discussion with them. And I was like, why? He's like, if you engage with them, suddenly you're their best friend. But the instant you don't, or you stop talking, they're going to fucking hate your guts because they're going to think like you're too good for them or something. And they're going to become your worst enemy. And, I mean, that stuck with me too. That actually makes a lot of sense. And so, I mean, I don't. And I don't do it because I'm not rude. So if you've ever inboxed some celebrity on social media and they didn't respond, that's, I'm nobody. I mean, I'm low level, so imagine, real celebrities. So if they didn't engage, that's most likely why. I mean, they know better. And on top of that, through the 5 million I'll suck your dick fucking messages, there is somebody in there who wants to chop your head off and put it on a pole. And they tell you that because people are fucking insane.